I am your host, Christine Arth, and I'm here with Gavin Strange. He's visiting us from UK in Bristol, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we are live here from OFFF in Barcelona, and it's a pretty exciting day. We're going to be looking at some portfolio reviews, but first, we're going to look through Gavin's work. And the exciting part is he is not only a designer, he's a filmmaker, a photographer, he does speaking events, and he's also a writer. So there's quite a jack of all trades going on, and I'm really excited to show you some of his work, talk a little bit through what he does, and get to know him. So Gavin, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into design.
I'm a 35-year-old human being man. I live in Bristol, UK.
Yeah.
By day, I'm a senior designer and director for Aardman Animations.
Oh, interesting,
in Bristol.
yes.
And by night, I try my hand at all things I'm interested in: photography, toy design, character design, illustration, sculpture,
Amazing.
painting. And I've been doing what I do now for 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't go to university.
You must be really old. No.
I'm really old. I'm 87, actually.
You look great. You
I
look
just
great.
got it. Thanks, mate. I got into it I just loved all things visual and creative when I was a kid, and just was totally drawn to how things looked and just that fuzzy, fizzy feeling that
you're
get.
in good company.
I know.
Me too.
I know.
Tell me more about us.
I know. This is just us talking for an hour. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. So we've got the chat with us today. Hi, chat. How's everybody doing out there? We've got a lot of people from Bristol. That's exciting. Matthias,
yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
yeah.
Bristol. What's up?
Celine and Alexander. Woo. So everybody definitely keep chiming in and ask some questions for Gavin, because it's going to be pretty great. We're going to work through his book right now.
Cool.
Let's switch over to the screen.
Let's
Amazing.
do it. Technology.
So let's take a look full screen. This is pretty awesome.
You can pick whatever you like.
I know. I kind of just like, looking through it this way right now. This is great. Okay, so why don't we start with design?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing.
So that's a picture of a cat. No, I'm not going to talk you through every single picture.
Not every single one.
I mean, my site is just my digital home for everything I do.
Love
right?
it,
So
yeah.
I have my day job that I adore, and then I have my passion projects that I do at night that I love. And what I like about having my site is what I've always had. So when I first started as a junior designer, when I was 17 years old,
Amazing.
my boss at the time said, "Hey, look, you need a place, you need a platform to put what you're up to on it, like just for whatever it is." So
Yeah.
I was learning as a 17-year-old digital design on the job.
Amazing.
And so he was like, "Why don't you try and have a space to have a platform to share what you're up to?"
Oh, you did the Academy logo.
I did.
That's amazing.
And so I did. I thought, okay, I need a really cool name, and I was really into like 123 Clan, Designers Republic, and I was like, I need a cool name. I need a super cool name.
And?
Oh, I can't think of one. So I just literally went to a domain name website and went, JamFactory.
You're like, I'm a factory.
Yeah, and it worked. It was
You're
free.
like, I
it was,
produce a lot of things.
And so I bought it, and that's been my home ever
Amazing.
since. So there's purposely no descriptions on this stuff, because
I love it.
It's more like a scrapbook than anything else. It's just all the stuff I like doing. Some is paid work, some is not paid work.
Yeah.
Some was made at 4 a.m. in the morning, some was made at 4 p.m. at work.
I'm definitely
everything.
pro description,
Right.
so I find this
So this
an
is your
interesting-
living nightmare.
Yeah, no, it's not. In fact, but since I'm pro description, I feel like this actually begs me to ask you questions personally.
It was
so-
intentional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah, it's totally intentional.
That's right. All designers are like, oh, it's completely intentional. But this makes me want to ask you questions about it. And is that occasionally how you get clients, because they're curious?
Well, it's a funny thing about clients. So because I have my day job at Aardman, which I absolutely love, in my nighttime, I don't do anything for money. I don't do anything for clients.
Really?
Because what
Just
I love,
for fun?
Yeah, I love the financial stability that I get from the day job.
Yes.
And so the stuff I do in the nighttime there's no pressure. It's not a job. It's not a client-related
It's
thing.
just fun.
It's just
It's
to
jamming.
make it. Yeah, exactly. I just make it. It's just out there.
I love it.
For any reason. Some stuff is for friends, like this campus pool. A friend of mine in Bristol turned an old abandoned swimming pool into a skate park.
Oh, cool, nice.
So some stuff is for other people, but it's rarely for money.
See,
it takes
that's
that
one of
worry.
those things, though, that I want to click on and see more of.
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
I kind of want to see the skaters skating in the pool.
Behind it. So it is,
This
it
is
generally
great.
is just It just exists because I want it to.
What is this?
So that, like the portal thing there, that's inspired by some great work online that just like looks at photo manipulation in Photoshop and Illustrator, and that was just a bunch of 35mm photographs that I love photography and I love film photography, and just mucking about, just trying to experiment with. This was all shot on the same day. This is the same location reversed.
So cool.
That's like an old abandoned airfield.
Yeah.
And then so that's like the plane hangar in the back. You know, just mucking about.
I love it. So even like adding some of these
highlights
highlights
just a bit
to
of
make
glare
it feel a
and
little
gloss
out
and
of world.
Just playing, you know, there's not really too much else of that in my portfolio, but it's more just I want to do it because I want to do it.
I think there's a lot of people in the chat that agree with you. Yuri, Nayan, Antonio, Massimiliano.
Well done.
Thank you. It's my Italian coming through.
Nice.
See. But yeah, they agree. It's like, you know, sometimes just doing work for work and for getting like out your creativity and showing the world what you're thinking about.
Yeah, but the other thing I love is that if anyone was looking at this and say I was trying to actively, you know, look for work, they don't know whether you did it as a passion project or not. That's just your work.
I
so
mean,
they
for
see
all
your
I know,
body.
I could see this being sold in possibly Strange.
Well, that is 5 foot tall. That's the customized Shaun the Sheep sculpture. That's
really?
Probably about that big. And they were.
You should have brought it.
I know.
We would have like, hey everybody.
Those legs of steel. It weighs a ton. It would have killed me. So that was done with as a painted sculpture with to be sold as part of an auction for a project called Shaun in the City, which raised money for a children's hospital.
Oh, very cool.
Whereas over 100 artists designed and painted big sculptures of Shaun the Sheep.
Love that.
So that thing's massive. You know, that's a real physical massive thing. And then that's
how many did they end up making?
I think it was 120 in total.
That's a lot of sheep.
And it raised over £2 million at auction in one night.
Wow.
So this is more of the experimentation of just...
Beautiful.
I think this was on my honeymoon. Went and shot photos and just just mucking around. It's
like a very mirror. I'm finding a very mirror quality to it without having
just seeing
the portal.
Yeah, exactly. Just seeing what's possible.
Although this one kind of looks like a coffin, so I'm a little confused if that was on your honeymoon, but that's totally cool.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into that.
Actually, Weird.
You're like super weird. You're like, sorry, honey.
Yeah, so I'm just out taking photos of graveyards.
Yeah, no big deal.
But then that's something totally different, you know. It's just I love characters. I love especially sort of Japanese kawaii characters and just faces and just making stuff for because.
I love this. Look at that fun fleece.
So that's another. As
Sean said that basically it's your childhood sheep.
Yeah,
that's
it is
so cute.
I grew up with Shaun the Sheep, you know, and then the fact that I work there now is you know I absolutely love it. You know, that's a piece of illustration design for a rap crew I love in America called Doomtree. You know, I'm a huge fan of what they do and just make it because I love them and I love their music.
Oh, and I like seeing a little bit more of this campus pool
in
here.
Yeah. Just trying to, you know, that was just a poster. No one asked me to do a poster.
No,
I just wanted to do it.
I just want to.
You just got to do this stuff,
I kind of like that, yeah.
Just why not?
Creative Block Bunch.
Yeah,
Deadline Debbie. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a bit dark, actually.
Yeah, I like it.
Sorry. But that was, you know, Garbage Pail Kids, sort of super inspired by that as a kid. And that was for a poster for a talk that I was
totally
at.
see it now.
You know, just a little bit of graphic design.
Yeah, and also nerding out on
just I love Star Wars.
The new one.
Yeah.
This is great.
Just because.
So what did you make that in?
That's all just in Photoshop.
Nice.
Just work. Just working really small, and then I just blow it up.
Cool.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't have any specific pixel art software. Just do it small in Photoshop. Jobs are good.
This is incredible. You have so much work in here. It's
great.
Thanks.
Just you know, I love.
And this is just the design portion.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, I'm still going to keep going through it because I'm so excited. These are really cute. They kind of remind me of like Gutadama.
Yes,
right? Sad egg. I love sad egg.
Well, they were actual vinyl toys that were produced. They're like 2.5 inches high.
Yeah.
That I did as a collaboration about 5-6 years ago called Droplets. They were just collectible vinyl toys because I wanted something physical in the world and managed to work with a company called Crazy Label. And then these were just more designs for a bigger, wider world because
amazing.
Why not?
So, for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm here with Gavin Strange, and he's talking us through just the design portion of his amazing body of work. We're at OFF conference in Barcelona, and it is a beautiful day outside.
That's my Spanish.
Sí, señor. Oh, okay. So what is this?
So this is for another giant sheep.
Yeah?
And then I wanted to do one that was covered with graphic design all about Bristol, where I'm based. And so all of these are, these are some of the famous iconic buildings in Bristol.
Amazing.
You've always got seagulls pooing everywhere, so that's always there. These are the famous ships of Bristol. The school here, that's a famous Banksy piece that's sprayed on the side of a ship called the Thekla. So just trying to get in as much Bristol as I can. Thekla,
awesome.
Thekla.
And then what is this one?
That is that's one of the steam trains that runs along the side
I love
of
it.
Bristol.
Fashion. It's like we'll just say fashion. Why not? Bristol fashion.
Bristol fashion. And that's my dog. That's my dog Arnie. That sadly he's not with us anymore. And we adored him. And so I made a greyhound.
Yeah, I read that.
So I made him. I made him out of everything. He's a logo of our store. He's an icon. I always do because again,
love it.
Why would you not?
Why would you not?
Why would you
totally.
not?
Oh, so this is what the droplet looks like
so
in real life. He's huge.
So
yeah.
But they're normally that big.
Oh,
but
like this.
That was for an exhibition, and I worked with a buddy of mine called Hyatt, who works at he has a model making store, and I said, hey, can we make one that's like 4 foot tall?
Yeah.
And he went,
why not?
Okay, so he stands like
he's
that
like
big.
he's this big.
Yeah, he's massive.
He's your new dog.
If you can make something physical and put it out there in whatever way.
So funny. Oh, so Massimiliano asks, Gavin, how do you coordinate the different fields of image design?
I kind of like just jumping around between all of them, really. I try not to worry too much about connecting them and just get that stuff that makes you fizzy and excited and you want to make something. I just see where that path takes you.
I love it. You're using your gut intuition.
Yeah. And then not worrying about it and then like post rationalizing afterwards to make a connection, but really what you're doing at the time is just following that excitement that makes you want to create it the first time,
which is amazing. So I'm curious, I kind of want to get into some of the other work and look at filmmaking.
Yes.
Or photography? You said filmmaking. You were like, yes. You choose.
Yeah, filmmaking. So that's half of what I do.
Wow,
I'm a designer and a director at Aardman. And what I love about filmmaking is it's a sum total of all of these things.
Exactly.
It's design, it's typography, it's composition, it's timing, it's the aesthetic of a shot, it's story, it's character, it's everything. All rolled into one.
It's a lot of competing things and conflicting ideas coming together. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I also love that I want to make films where you can pause it on any frame, and that still is hopefully a lovely image itself as well. And
completely.
Just again, it's that same excitement as design and creativity extends to film. It's the same thing.
Yeah, these are really fun. I mean,
thanks.
I just want to smile when I look at it. So I'm like, that's exactly how I want to feel. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's just fun.
But that's kind of the emotion that I want to elicit, really. I love making stuff. I want to make joyful things and delightful things.
Totally.
And put things out in the world that make people smile and just... Because I love that stuff as a kid and still do. I'm still the same as I was when I was 7 and I'm 35.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah.
I feel
well,
the same.
we never really grow up, do we? I mean, you just get more boring if you don't want to.
Well, exactly. Especially in this field.
So Priyanka has a question. Is it easier to do everything by yourself or just one thing and collaborate with other designers on the rest?
Great question.
Yes.
Well, I think it's down to you as an individual. I think it's also down to you on the project. So a lot of these passion projects, a lot of them are just with myself or with a couple of people. When I'm working in my day job at Aardman, I'm collaborating with a big team because the scope of the project is bigger. So it really depends what is the right tool for the job. So this thing that you're on right now was a thing I helped co-direct with buddies of mine called Tado.
Yeah.
And so I was a very small cog in this machine because they designed and really this is all real props that they made, handmade. All of these. Was it wood?
Wood. Okay, I couldn't tell. You can see some sort of texture there, but I wasn't sure what it was. If it was wood or clay.
This was a real collaboration with them and with Sanrio, who the film was.
This is so cute.
And it's beautiful, isn't it? And I'm a huge fan of them, so I was a small part of this. This is their baby.
Yeah.
So with that was very much a collaboration. But then other stuff is sometimes it's just you just have an idea, you just want to execute yourself, and it's of small scale because you can achieve it. But then sometimes you want to make something far bigger, that's bigger than you. So it's down to the scale and the scope of the project.
And it's great to work with other experts in their craft, even if it's within your field.
Definitely.
Oh, sad egg, so cute. I saw Gutadama hanging out back there. I was like, oh yeah.
So it's really down to to how you feel about things. And then sometimes for me personally, I'll go to a stage where I'll maybe work on a project that's big with lots of people, and then the next thing I'll be like, actually, I just want to do something tiny on my own.
Since Shaun the Sheep was such a hit, we kind of have to look at this.
So this is a really great example of collaboration that came about. So that the stop frame animation was done by the guys at Aardman, and it was. And this is a funny thing. It was choreographed by a friend of mine and myself, because we helped decide on the dance moves for Shaun.
Amazing.
So that was just how it started. We just helped out to give some reference to the animators.
So does the dance actually have a name? Is it like the Shaun the Sheep Jam or something?
Oh, it's the Shaun Shuffle. There we go.
Shaun
yeah,
Shuffle,
we made it up. So we helped do this, and then the animators did
Are you
the animation.
going to Shaun Shuffle? Do you know it?
Shaun is way better at this than me.
I mean, Chet, come on. Don't you think that he should be Shaun Shuffling while we watch this?
No. It'll be bad for everyone. It'll be terrible. So then we had the animation, and then we needed to make it brighter, and so then I got to do motion graphics design over the top of it. So that was a real collaboration with so many people.
Well, it really helps to bring it alive. Otherwise, I think it would be cute, but you don't really see the impact without the graphics.
Yeah, you need a bit of life, bit of color to follow through.
Completely.
So that's a great example of collaboration.
These are great.
And
Super fun.
the geniuses that make Shaun come to life is amazing. Oh, someone's gonna go and watch Shaun the Sheep. Thanks.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, get out there and do it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So, are there ones that you want me to highlight? Or
I think there's three that are good that follow through. So the one just up there is the off titles.
This one?
Just above. So this one here. So this was a title sequence that myself and an amazing guy called Merlin Crossingham at Aardman made together. We were co-directors, and it was for the title sequence for here at OFF 2 years ago. And it became a mixture of all the things that we were excited in. It was a stop frame live action motion graphics rap video title sequence.
That's a lot of words all in one without any adjectives.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it was melding these worlds. That Merlin is a lead animator, a director, and originally a stop frame animator. So he brought this little character to life, who's made out of clay.
So cute.
Mixed in with live action. And then I did motion graphics design over the top to give a graphic voice to it that shows the speakers' names. And this was a project that started really small. I had the amazing chance to chat with Hector, the director of OFF, who said, would you make the title sequence? Oh my God, yes, of course. But then knowing that this project required such, I could never, ever do it on my own. It was about reaching out to other people. And so spoke to Merlin, and then we got Aardman involved, who supported it. And so they gave us the use of the studios, and we made models, and we made giant heads.
It looks.
Yeah, we wanted to make it so you could look at it still and be like, what's happening
what's
now?
happening? Like, I really don't know what's going on, and I like it.
But the seed is that those people in that grey world were sort of drab and bored, and didn't have weren't creatively inspired. Yeah, and now the little dude just comes, explodes, infatuates them with all this energy and passion, and they're dancing. And what you can't hear on here is a custom rap. I showed you that Doomtree graphic a little earlier. One of the rappers from there I'm a huge fan of, called POS, kindly rapped over the song, the top of his own song, with the names of 50 people he'd never met, all for fun.
That is so cool.
It's an amazing collaboration. To collaborate with people you're huge fans of as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, amazing. I think that's the whole part of being a designer, is you get to work with people that you're inspired by.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully, in return, you inspire them.
Yeah, hopefully,
hopefully,
fingers crossed. I know.
That's the idea.
I hope they come away and go, it was a fun collaboration.
Yeah, completely.
But this was a dream job. Combining all of this stuff together, and I'm a huge fan of people like Hype Williams, rap video director. Trying to emulate, that style, and fisheye lenses, and the stuff that inspired me and I grew up with. I want to, bring that into my work in its own way.
That weird MTV from when we were kids,
exactly.
that I think is lost.
When MTV used to play music videos.
Yeah, when they used to create something more physical from the M, the T, and the V.
And
you'd be like, whoa, I have no idea what's going to happen now. And I see a lot of that in your work, where it's very both physical but also digital. So that combination of the two really shines through.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So this was a dream come true, and we showed it here a couple of years ago. But then that led on to the next one. So if you carry on scrolling, that was the slow motion drums. That was filming someone paint a Boeing 737. We made a group of us made a documentary about riding fixed gear bikes in Bristol.
Amazing.
That was about that was a carry on from the film. This bunny appeared in the bicycle documentary.
Oh man!
Because he's a
So you brought him back?
So he's a graffiti writer who didn't want to show his face but rides bikes.
Oh,
so he was like,
wow.
"Can I wear my bunny outfit?"
You're like, of course. We'll put you on fire.
Of course you can. And so we made a film about him. Oh, actually, you might have to scroll to the top.
Scroll to the top.
There should be. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Just down one.
This one?
Next one.
This one.
So the rapper who kindly gave us who gave us the rap for the off titles that you just saw, I said, "Hey, dude, if I can ever repay the favor, I would love to make something for you." And kindly, he was like, "Yeah, cool, man. I'd like you to make a video." And that was it. That was all we knew.
Just a video.
When his album was ready, and then
it's so creepy.
About a year later, I just had a WhatsApp pop up that said, "Hey, dude, album's done.
I'm ready for
the video." And I was like, "Okay."
You're like, "All right, shoot."
My wife was just ready to give birth to our first son as well, and he was like, "Okay, mate, when do you need the video?" And he says, "We need it in February." And I was like, "Okay. My baby's due in February too."
Yeah,
we worked it out.
He's like, "What? You have a baby?"
I did it in the mornings before my son was awake.
So this is part of the graphic that we saw in the poster. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
the thing was here. It was
So
actually trying to make something dark. So I think my work hopefully is quite bright and quite colourful. But also I love like weird.
Succeeded at the weird
dark
darkness
stuff as
and
well.
the creepy like.
And this was done on a budget. This was
very Blair Witch.
This was thanks. I like that.
You're welcome.
It was sort of trying to use what we had. So it was all shot in a very small dark corner of the Aardman Studios.
You can totally tell.
We took all the stuff out. We filled it with a mist machine and got fake plants in it to make it look like a sort of a small reptile enclosure. Because the song is called Born a Snake. So the concept was that there was this snake-like creature that wanted to be human, and it was sort of using all these runes to communicate to be.
And then the snake eye, like looking back and forth with the skin. It's all creepy.
So it was just a mix of both of live action and motion graphics. The stuff that I love. And all of this. I don't think people will ever notice it, but each one of those runes and glyphs is different, and it all animates.
That's incredible.
I don't think anyone will ever notice.
No, they all will now, though, right, chat? You guys totally will notice. You're watching it now. It's amazing.
But it was nice to do something different, to do something darker and something weird, and that was the only brief from POS Arappos.
Dark and weird.
Just make it dark and weird.
I like
cool.
Okay, great brief. I mean, like it's very specific.
It's really specific.
That's actually a great brief.
Yeah, it was an amazing brief, and he was really trusting, and he just let us get on with it, and the mask was made by an Aardman model maker, so that it looks all wet and dark,
creepy.
And it's all just made from scratch.
Yeah, I think
and it's
the
all
wetness
painted.
on the leaves too really bring to life like this disgusting thing.
Yeah. Like it should feel hot and humid, but that literally is. That's just water sprayer in a can.
The chat's loving this. Nyana's like, "I love the dark and weird." Yes, he's like, "I can see the magic symbols." Amazing.
I just want it to feel a little bit. But yeah, that was done with a sheet of glass.
It's a little.
We sprayed it with water. We put a smoke machine in, and we had a red light, and it hopefully feels hot and humid. Do it with however you can do it. Just make it happen.
Yeah, just do it. I like
that. Then that was like the natural follow-on from the off titles. Working with the same people to make that.
Continuing the progression.
And then
the
one above, that was like so this was a title sequence for this year's titles for FITC, the Creative Conference in Amsterdam.
Interesting. And what is the reason for it being so wide?
So what makes Amsterdam so special is their screen setup. It is 9 interconnected screens in a horseshoe shape. Where the resolution is 9216 by 768. So it's literally like that. And this is a crop. Well, if you saw the full thing, it's actually even thinner.
Yeah.
That's a crop of the middle 3 screens. So I straight away knew I wanted to do something
so it's kind of like going
special.
Into like a theater.
Like a planetarium sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But then this is a good example. So the other 2 ones I've showed you, they were big collaborations with people. Whereas this, the only other person I worked with was an amazing guy called Thomas who did the sound. I wanted to do the design, animation, and everything together because I'd had a series of working with big projects. I wanted to do something self-contained on my own to see how I could push myself. And is it possible to fit this in, being a parent, having a day job, and doing everything?
You're a busy person. I feel like Chet's like, do you ever sleep?
No, sleep sucks.
Yeah, me either.
You don't get anything done. You don't get anything done.
I know,
if you're
it's
asleep.
so unproductive. I hate
it. Exactly.
It's like eating and showering.
Yeah,
it's like I don't want to do any of those things either.
Who's got time for that?
I know.
But and so it was just really exciting to make the most of this experience and this size. Thank you.
So someone's asking, where is this event in Amsterdam, or like what is the event?
So yes, it's called FITC.
FITC.
It is. It's every year in February, and it's always at this. Can't remember what the place it's called Packhouse des Vigor, I think it's called. My English is terrible. My
That
English
sounds great,
should be
though.
good. My
Yeah, your English
my
is good.
Dutch
Your
is
Dutch
terrible.
is
yeah,
awful, yeah.
And it's see, I can speak Spanish. And so I wanted to make the most of it, and the whole concept of this was sort of if you visited this the event and you acquired all of these objects from each of the speakers,
Ooh, a
you would be
game.
essentially it's sort of
love
like my
it.
love of like RPG games,
Yes.
of like fantasy things, of like
Yes.
like the Infinity Gauntlet or Thor's
Completely.
hammer. Like if you had those objects,
the One Ring to rule them all.
it is. It's like if you got all these things from seeing all these speakers, you would be an unstoppable creative person inspired by them.
Completely, yes.
So that's the
You're
that's
like,
the
look
theory.
at all my gadgets.
Look at all the things.
Yeah.
You know,
kind of like
like
learning
David
Adobe
Carlson.
tools. You're like, I know all the
Yeah,
programs.
exactly what it is. It is. If you can acquire this stuff by going to like things like this, then
Totally.
then you're the all-powerful thing. So that was the concept behind that. So it's really nice to see where this stuff
Oh, I love it.
takes you.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready to take a look at some portfolios, but before we do that, I kind of want to see a little bit more, maybe photography.
Yeah,
speaking, writing,
photography.
Okay, cool.
What I love about photography is I don't do any of it for money. It's never for money.
Never
This
for
is
money.
always just for fun, for pure fun. And this is my friends,
Oh,
my son.
so great.
For I just it's all
But do you
related
do it
to
for your
design.
projects?
I suppose I shoot
Yeah.
a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah. So it might not be for money, but it's like you're going to incorporate it into your work.
Yeah,
Okay.
I suppose it's still it's image
Yeah.
composition, it's timing, it's look. And I just like capturing
Amazing.
that frame behind things, and and I like there's no context here.
Yeah.
Why is my friend Sarah sitting in a gorilla suit drinking a cup of coffee in a zoo?
in
She
a
just
zoo.
is. She just
Just is.
and just sort of. I
This
just
is
love
like
it.
Sean's friends in
Yeah,
real
it is
life.
his mate. Yeah, it's his real life mates. No,
beautiful.
and that's why I like this slide. It is for no reason other than I took them. I like them.
I think it's also just capturing a creative eye and a different approach to the side of work that you do.
Hopefully.
Which your work itself is very fun and fresh and like not bubbly but like whimsical.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
And
yeah.
then this is very real, so it shows a different side of your person.
Oh,
That's
nice. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Just because why not? I like my home. My digital home is full of all sorts. There's a big fat bird and there's my dog.
Aww.
Just because.
Your
why
dog's
not?
very cute.
Oh, he's a cutie. Bless
yeah,
him.
Chet's really liking this. This
Oh,
is great.
Carl Cooper was there, yes.
Yes.
Carl Cooper was there. And I met him by accident. And I didn't realise he was in the same room as me. And I was talking to someone else about how much of a legend he was. And then all I heard was this voice say, "Why, what's wrong with Carl Cooper?" And it was Carl Cooper!
I love it.
He was really nice, though. He was amazing. He was lovely.
You're
Yeah.
like, I kind of love him. This is amazing. Oh, and earlier in the chat, someone said you looked like Justin Timberlake, so that's cool. I had to point that out. I was like, yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that. That's very
I was
kind.
like, me and JT.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, we're
You
going to
made
do
my
a dance
day.
routine
You made
later.
my day. Justin.
I was like, it's cool.
Oh, you literally made my day. That's amazing.
Amazing. All right, well, I am very impressed. Wow.
Thanks,
So
mate.
did he suffocate when he was
That's
doing
me.
this? Oh.
That's me, and I held it too close to my face, and my
Yeah, I
whole
can
face
tell.
was red for a whole day because I didn't realise how close you need to hold it.
What is it, by the way?
Smoke grenade.
Oh, okay.
In my hand, and I photoshopped it out.
Oh,
Photoshop, guys.
got it.
It's a program.
Photoshop, pro
it's a
trick.
program. You should
Pro
check it
trick.
out.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. It
That's
stinks.
not you.
No, I made them do it. Bless them for it was for the credits of a film.
Beautiful.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
It's just just stuff. This is my friend in a field near an airport drinking a pina colada, and that was about 7:00 in the morning.
As you do.
I could give
when
you the
you're
whole
in a
story,
field.
but I won't.
Next time, right? We'll have to have him back so we
It's
can
just a
get the
thing.
whole story.
It's just a thing. Why not?
Owen's asking a personal question. Have you gotten a new greyhound yet?
We do. Thank you, Owen. Yes, we do. We have a lovely greyhound called Peggy. We lost Arnie a couple of years ago, and then we loved greyhounds, a dog. We're super inspired by them as animals, but they're aesthetic, they're beautiful, and we got a new dog called Peggy, who's on screen right now.
Cute.
That is Peggy. Peggy's,
Super cute.
Peggy's long
And then
snores.
there's another great question by Yuri. So, how did you get your start in your creative career? And then, what advice do you want to give to some junior designers?
I'll keep it really, really short because I know we need to see some portfolios. But basically, yeah, I didn't go to university. I did 2 years at college as a young graphic designer. Was very mediocre then because I hadn't found my confidence and my voice. But I got a job as a junior at 17, and basically what happened there was it awoke into the fact that no one was going to give me any opportunities off the bat. I needed to work really hard for them.
Yep.
So I started JamFactory, the website, to make myself do stuff in my own time for fun at night. And literally, I have used the same model since then, 18 years later, of having a job that gives me the stability, but also I learn from amazing professionals in the day.
Completely.
And then take all of that knowledge at home, experiment with it, and then just try. So if I could give any advice, it's don't worry about what you're doing, just do something.
Just
anything.
do what you love.
Yeah, as long as you're going
even
forwards.
if you're not getting paid, it doesn't matter. Like the money will come if you're excited, creative.
Yeah.
And,
you've just got to have energy, and you've just got to don't worry, don't get paralyzed with, well, who am I? Where am I going? What am I going to do? Just as long as you're moving forwards in any direction, that direction can change at any time ever in your life. You might get your world and life sorted, and at 40 years old you decide, I want to change everything. That's cool. As long as you're moving forward, you can change direction at any time. I hope that helps.
Well, we have our first portfolio review in person. Yes?
Hi.
And I think we're going to take a little cut, and we're going to go. Welcome.
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Anna Miminoshvili.
Well done. That's
I
well
tried.
pronounced.
This is pretty good.
I'm not even going to try. I'll just get it wrong and offend you.
That's
Thanks.
So Anna's a graphic designer and illustrator. And Anna, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from?
I'm from Tbilisi, Georgia. I know you never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, nice.
See?
So yeah, I worked in an agency for like 3 years, and now I'm going freelance.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it feels a bit.
Congratulations.
I'm nervous, but it feels good.
You'll do great. You'll do great. We were already really excited about looking at your work.
What made you decide to? I'm gonna leave the job.
Like a lot of things. I guess I started a little bit of freelancing while working at an agency, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I also did a lot of illustration work as a freelancer, and I liked that a lot. So then finally I decided to go
Decided
full-time
to
freelance.
go and do your own thing.
Amazing.
Oh, good for you. Because a lot of people, that's a lot of people feel like that, but maybe never take the leap. So you should be really proud of yourself for doing that leap, because that's really tough. It's really easy to think about change.
It is.
Actually
It's hard to
changing
do
something
it.
stuff. So
It's a
you
lot
should
of
be
work.
stoked that you've already done it. Well done. See, off to a great start.
Off to a great start.
Yeah. And your work is beautiful. So
So let's
You're
take a
nailing
look
it.
at some of the projects. So which one do you want to start with?
I want to see more about the dog in space.
Dog in space.
Because it's a
Love
dog
it.
in space. Oh, this is lush.
Amazing. So space illustrations.
Yeah.
Love it. So 2017, you were asked by Cuberto to create a set of space-themed illustrations for their new website. Tell us
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit
right.
about it. Like, how did they approach you?
They wrote me a dribble.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Yeah. And then like
These are so cute.
Yeah, they're lush.
I
So were
absolutely
these your
love them.
initial sketches to them?
yeah.
And how did that go?
It went well. Actually, they chose 2 sketches. They were that were on the first page and the last page. They were just like for
So
illustrating my
these
presentation, not the actual sketches for the work.
Oh, so it was more just sort of like part of the presentation.
Yeah,
They were like,
and
I want
yeah.
that. Oh, how
This
good
one.
is that?
And then you illustrated them after?
Oh yeah, so you can
So
you can
cool,
see you
yeah.
can see the difference in the sketches. They're
is
lovely.
great.
How do you do all the noise?
Yeah,
what's your
the
technique for the noise?
texture
I
is
love a
really
bit of noise.
nice.
Is that an Illustrator or Photoshop?
No, it's Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yeah. I use the default Photoshop brush, and I changed the blending mode to dissolve. Yeah.
Yes. I heard someone else, James White, Signal Noise, was speaking to him
So
yesterday.
cool.
And
I
he's
love
like,
these tricks,
And he's
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
it's
default
really
brush,
helpful.
default
Yeah.
brush,
Yeah.
and use dissolve. But it looks great. That's really nice. I always
So
think I need to
great.
add more noise to my work. So when I see it, I think, oh,
It's
yes,
got
it's
a
gorgeous.
really nice
It's
texture.
gorgeous.
It feels like a paper or like something that's natural, which is really interesting element that you're bringing.
Look at the doggy. Oh,
I
that's
love
so
this.
Cute.
It's great to see your process too, from
Yeah.
before and after. It really helps people understand that you sketched it out first, the detail and the shading that comes in.
It's so nice.
Beautiful.
So where did all? Oh wow! Look at them together. See, that's what I think. The noise is so nice. It just that looks
Yeah.
like you're sitting on the edge of like a portal, looking down into space.
Totally.
It's amazing. You should just do this. I'm going to go.
See,
You're amazing.
Alina's like, you're very talented, Anna. Everybody loves your work. This is amazing.
It's
Yes.
gorgeous. It's
Oh,
really
thank you.
gorgeous.
So cool. Let's look at another project. What's next?
Yeah, you pick which one. Which
Yeah,
one's
which
your
one
favorite?
do you want to look at?
Monkeys, I guess. I love
This
monkeys.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Old world monkeys, not just any monkeys.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So how did this come about? These are gorgeous.
I just started with Japanese one. I watched a documentary, I guess, and like I really liked the guys. And I started with the Japanese monkey, and then my art director suggested I should do more, and then I
So wonderful.
went and did more.
They're gorgeous. I really like as
Yeah.
well how you've designed the Behance page as well.
Yeah.
That's so
Thanks.
good. Like it makes such a difference.
It
I think
does.
that's like a really amazing tip for everyone as well. Just
The
Yeah,
context.
I love
Details,
I
yeah.
love doing the
Yeah,
freehand
well,
presentations.
actually
Yeah.
sort of making it
Yeah.
part of it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, these are stunning.
Illustrations like this, how long do they take you to maybe complete or start to finish? What is your process?
Yeah, these ones took like an entire evening, I guess, when I came.
Just one of
home.
the illustrations or
Yeah,
all of
just
them?
one. No, just one.
Okay.
It took one evening.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Flipping heck.
coming
Yeah.
home back from work. and
Very
then-
Really? So
strong.
you do all this at night in your own time?
Yeah,
Wow. That's
is
so
beautiful.
inspiring. Well done.
See? You're like, that's what
I'm
you should do.
blushing.
And
Yeah.
she's like, here I am, and I'm doing it.
Go home and make monkeys.
I love it.
It is. It's
They're
gorgeous.
so cute,
Yes,
too.
look at that.
Like, the
So
detail
nice.
on them, they're very realistic, but in this beautiful, illustrative way.
Do you find,
Very
do you use
beautiful.
Behance as your main gallery? Is that where you send everyone, or have you got your own site, or do you use all of them? Or?
no, I use Behance mostly, but I
nice.
upload more stuff on Dribble.
Right. That's
Nice.
really, I mean, it's amazing that you got contacted from Dribble as well. It just goes to
Oh.
show that you never know where things are going to come from.
Yeah,
These are gorgeous. Oh, I'm really glad you have them all together. That's so cute. Oh, the next
Oh,
monkey.
what's this?
Who
What
is
does that
it?
mean? What's
Um,
this? Secret monkey.
New monkey?
yeah.
You're always
but I
monkeying
have
around.
no idea when will I. Do
Oh,
that.
nice. So that's like, what's coming next? I
You're
don't
like,
know.
there will be
I
more.
don't know.
They're so cool.
They're amazing. They are
Wow.
absolutely gorgeous. But that's what's nice. So that was just total personal project.
Yeah.
for you.
Amazing.
But that's what I think is so important, that you know, that's a piece of client work. The space illustration sits next to that.
Exactly.
I generally think people looking at your portfolio they don't know what, it doesn't matter why
No.
or when you did it. That's a stunning piece of work,
So I'm curious.
and they love it.
What this is.
Yeah.
That's a brand identity.
Ah,
That was my
nice.
first one, actually.
Really?
Oh, that's
Someone
lovely.
had mentioned it in the chat that they really loved the work, so I thought
Thanks,
maybe we'd
guys.
click
Love
on
it,
this.
love.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
See the grain effect. The grain's lovely, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Really
yeah.
nice. Oh, I just like how you've totally inspired me to get.
Beautiful.
I need to up my Behance game.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
This
look at
is
it.
incredible.
Got leaves and everything.
Leaves for the garden. It's all making sense, like the context.
Yeah,
Oh.
but in all seriousness, that will make you stand
is
out
great.
above, head and shoulders, because
Yes.
you've put in the energy and the effort for all of those details. Straight away. The fact that, so how long have you been freelance?
Like 3 months, I guess.
Amazing. And how
3
old are you,
months,
if you don't
wow.
mind me asking?
I'm 24.
Mate, you've
Wow.
just got it down.
You've got it
You just-
down. You know what's going on
yeah,
in the
you just-
world.
look at
Yeah.
this, man. That's
This is
so
beautiful.
good. We just so. This,
I feel like
this,
we have to say something negative. We're so
I know.
complimentary.
Oh, I don't like
Yeah.
the
Like,
blue
I
that
wish there was
Behance.
more, okay? I wish there was more.
I want that secret monkey. I'm upset there's
There,
no
I'm
secret
not.
monkey.
I'm upset. There's no secret monkey too. There we go.
This whole show is just basically us going, you're
I
amazing.
know you're
man.
amazing.
You're so
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Just hang out with
I'm
us
blushing
more
right
often.
now.
But it is just lovely,
This is
all the
great
detail.
work. Yeah, the detail, the consideration, the layout, the context, everything that you're putting it within, even like showing where it would go in a billboard or in an ad. This is.
But that's, people watching and listening, it's
Great to learn
this
from.
this is the level that
Yes.
that
Well,
that
the
everyone
clients
should aim
expect
for.
too,
Yeah.
yeah. I
But
mean,
then
it's what they
you'd send that
need.
over. You'd send that document over. Say that's a
Beautiful.
PDF, and you give everyone that information. That is just, you have just helped so many people, because you're
Yes.
showing your process, but also helping the client, whoever it's for, to
Good
to
project.
feel
We're gonna have
confident.
to do a
in.
little bit of yes.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
What else? What else? What
All
else?
right. Well, I think we have we're almost at time. We've got time for about one more. Let's look
Okay.
through one more.
What's your favorite? What should we
Yeah.
look at?
My favorite one is like on top.
The top.
That's my favorite one.
This
This
one.
one?
Oh
yeah,
yes.
this one was like
Summer
the most
shot.
successful.
I've
Oh,
seen this. I saw this. I saw this on the
beautiful
internet.
color
Yeah,
palette.
yeah. I did. I saw it. I remember scrolling it. I think it's gorgeous.
So what was this for?
This is a personal one. This started as a bet, actually.
So cute. As a bet?
Yeah.
What was the bet?
To get more followers on Dribble.
Nice. Good work.
Amazing.
It's just gorgeous. I just
It's
love that I also
beautiful.
love that this is a passion project, but you still, you're just showing that its title when it was done in its color breakdown.
Yeah, the colors are gorgeous. It's a great combination. So where does your color palette inspiration come from?
I don't know. This one was a photo I took, and I was like walking in the street and saw a really interesting window, and I took a photo, and then from that I drew this. But I don't know. I think I just experiment with lighting and colors, and yeah, that's how I choose it.
It's quite beautiful.
It's really beautiful. Oh, look at the big whale. Yes.
This one's so different and interesting.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
So did it work? Did you win the bet?
No.
Oh no! What?
I won it like after one day.
Oh,
Crazy.
The deadline was 1st September, and I won on 2nd.
oh, that's
okay.
that's a technicality. That's a technicality. You should have won.
Crazy.
That's gorgeous.
Wow. It's amazing.
Oh yes, I love the stamp. Oh,
Really
so
beautiful
nice.
work. Oh, yeah.
This is just us looking at stunning work.
Yeah, this is us
Look,
just
we're all
looking
just
at the
like-
same work. We're
we're
like,
all-
wow.
we're all just having a lovely
Everyone's like,
time.
this is wonderful. Oh.
But it is. No, you should be so stoked with yourself.
So
Like, you should be
stoked.
super proud of yourself. It's beautiful.
I love this. The
Yeah,
perspective is so
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I really
Yeah.
like when you shift perspective.
Yeah, I'd love to see a whole series like that of
Yeah.
just like
From
top
down,
down
yeah.
aerial
Me
aerial
too.
work. It's just gorgeous. I think it's really
Wow.
nice. Like especially
Like
your
this
shapes.
too, yeah, the
And the
shapes.
spaceman sitting on the edge.
We're like, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
That client saw this project, and then like
Oh, so they had contacted you through
Yeah.
this project. That's great. See, if you do the work that you love, you get more work.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. All right, well, this
Thank
was
you.
wonderful. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
lovely
Anna,
to
for
meet you.
joining us. Yes.
Take care.
Lovely to
Lovely.
meet
Thanks.
you. Wonderful.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to take a second
See ya.
and go off to one more portfolio. And let's see here.
I'm super inspired. I now want to make everything with noise and top-down perspective. It's
I
beautiful.
know. Me too.
So good.
So we have one more portfolio online. We have
Lovely.
Des Ombaka. Hopefully Des is in the chat right now.
Hi, Des.
If you're there, say hello.
Come on, Des. Come on, Des.
is a
Where
French
are you,
graphic
Des?
designer.
Ah.
And
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
See, and bonjour. Not only can I speak Spanish, I can speak French. Mais
So
oui.
Des says, hello, everyone. He draws stuff. He draws people, photographs, things, and places, always ready to learn new designing skills and available for freelance work at any time. I like that. We should call him up right now.
Yeah, Des.
See what we can have him
Des,
do.
we need a logo.
Des, we need some work.
Des, come on. Let's get on it.
Come on, Des.
All right, Des.
I
I want to see this thing.
Start?
Yeah, I want to see this, the red. I'm intrigued by the
Le
red.
Caculiocot.
I wish Des was here. I want to ask him about it.
I do too.
But
All
I-
the best.
But where's Des? Is Des?
Where's
Hey,
Des?
hi,
Hey,
Des. What's up, Des?
Hey, Des.
Nice.
Let's high five for Des.
Yes,
That was
was
for
a
you,
really
Des.
good one. That was a really good high
That was
five
a
as
really
well.
good high five.
That kind of hurt my hand,
I mean, yeah,
actually.
me too. It's still stinging.
Hey, but that's cool.
That's
That means
great.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
we did it for you, Des.
No, this is nice, Des. I like what you've done, the same as Anna as well. Like
Yeah.
laying stuff out. I think that's just a big part of it.
It is.
Giving it context, giving it a space, a shape, which is
This
very
great.
nice.
I feel like I want to know a little bit more about what Le Coquelicot is,
Mais
just
oui.
because I don't speak French. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is, and a description would be really helpful.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I suppose if we could give any feedback, a
Yeah.
little description more on what the project is. But it's lovely. It's really
lovely.
nice. What's next?
What
You
do
seem to do
want?
all sorts, Des. I really like it.
Let's see.
I want to see the street photography.
Street photography.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Hello.
All right. Well, we've got to zoom in on these because they just look awesome.
I don't know where this is, Des. Oh, Grenoble. It says in the
Oh.
title. Is this film or is this digital? It doesn't matter, does it? There's no.
Doesn't matter.
Any tool
Well,
is
it's
a tool.
digital technically right now.
That is true. Yeah, that is really
I'm
true.
just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. This is nice.
I like that you've got all sorts of work on there as well. I think that's nice to have just a variety. I think that's really
Incredible.
helpful.
All
Yes.
right. What is next?
Des, what is there any? I want to know if Des has got any special things that he wants.
Yeah,
us
Des,
to,
if there's something you want us to look at,
Oh.
please let us know.
Let's look at Adobe Live Challenge.
Oh.
What was that? What was that?
That's actually with me. Des, this is awesome. This happened to me yesterday too.
Oh, this old thing.
Oh, this old thing.
Oh,
No.
me. It's me
Are you
on
kidding?
here.
This is so cool. I got to be on Adobe Live for a creative campaign, and I did a fictitious conference that I made up, designed it, shared all of the assets on Creative Cloud, and then all of the people who were watching were also on Creative Cloud, so they got to use the assets. And this is what Des created with the assets.
Oh, I see.
I love this, Des.
Right,
This
okay.
is great.
Okay, right, that
I
makes
feel
sense.
like I remember seeing some of your work on that
That's
day,
good.
and it was awesome. And I loved the pattern.
Yeah, the pattern's really nice,
Yeah, and I
actually.
loved the application.
Yeah, the pattern's really lush.
I
Yeah,
really like the illustration, though, to be honest. That's my favorite part.
I'd like to see more patterns, actually. I like your patterns, Des.
Yes.
Please make more patterns,
Good
mate.
patterns, Des.
They're really good. I like the fact that you use the D&D as the patterns as well. Oh, Des says actually it was digital. Digital. It's very nice. It's very nice. I like
Very
it.
nice.
I'm a photography fan.
All right.
What else we got going on?
What
here?
else do we got? Oh, look at that. That's
sort of
kind of
wanna-
cute.
yeah, I wanna see this.
Yeah, and then we'll do that.
In honor of Bastille Day.
Ah, yes.
So is this a personal project, Des? It looks like it's
I think so.
just because in honor of
Just
Bastille
because
Day.
in honor of Bastille Day, we will
Oh, what's happened to your computer?
happen into the computer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Okay,
Oh, there we
hold
go,
on.
there we go.
Well, here we go. Oh,
Oh, we've lost trackpad
we've
scroll.
lost the.
Oh no, there we go. We're back.
There
we're
we
back,
go.
we're back. Oh, nice man.
Bonjour.
I like your type. I like your
Super cute.
I like your inky type, man.
Yeah, it feels like a very natural brushstroke. I wonder what he used, if you did a brush in real life or if you did it in Photoshop or Illustrator. Ah.
Oh, he says he loves
Does like
patterns
patterns too. Oh my gosh. We all love patterns. We're so cool.
too. I like the. Is that a signature or tattoo? I want to see. I think it's a
Does he have a tattoo? Ah, it's a personal project. Yes. Oh, I
Oh,
like that
nice.
there's more. This is great. These are so cute.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
it must
like-
be a signature.
Ah,
Yeah, because there's no man in there for a tattoo.
Oh, that is true. That'd be a weird tattoo on the
Noted.
bottom of the
Oh,
thingy.
beautiful.
Oh. I like seeing how many personal projects are
Yeah,
on
I do
Behance.
too. And then I'm curious what the texture was that
Hmm.
you used as. I'd love to know a little bit more about it. Like, was it all in digital or was it in person first and then put into computer? PS Sketch. Nice.
That stands for Photoshop. I don't know if
Photoshop.
you've- I don't know if you've
PS.
heard of it.
I like this.
Photoshop.
Oh, this is great too. I'm a big Rooster fan.
Nice cock.
Yeah, you can say that. It was really nice. This is great.
It's really
this
nice.
is so cool. I really like the addition of green. I think it just really
It
helps
does.
everything.
It does. It does.
Beautiful. Yeah, we like that, Des. Nice job.
Nice.
All right, so was it this one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Fête de la cuisine.
Ooh.
A fête.
A poster project for a fictitious food festival. Love it.
I like. Did you
love
make
fictitious.
this up yourself, Des? As in just self-directed? Let's make something because you want to see it in
This
the world.
one he actually has like really good content for. He decided to create a great festival celebrating food as a French cultural heritage. The task was to design the official poster of the new event, and he was only going to use shapes, outlines, and solid colors.
Nice.
Amazing.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like your rationale.
Yeah,
and your use of the
good
golden
rationale.
spiral.
Yeah, totally.
Everyone likes a bit of this. What was it? Fibonacci.
Fibonacci, the golden rule.
Right, nice that. You've done this in French and English. I
Yes.
like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very good. So
For
idiots
us
like
who
me
can't
can
see
understand
people,
it.
Yeah, totally. We're like, what did he
Merci.
say? Oh, right. It's in Inglés.
Yeah. I bet you're just like, oh, flipping English.
Yeah, I know, right? It's good
Oh,
that
is it-
you're here. Yeah.
It was a school project.
School project.
How old are you, Des? Because you've got it
Yeah,
down.
Des,
mate.
you've got it down.
If you don't mind us asking.
Both him and Anna, they should do a collaboration.
Yeah, I know.
How cool would that
It's
be?
inspiring seeing how many people have just using this and
know.
just getting things done. That's
For
great.
those of you who are out there who have portfolios that want them to be reviewed, please do submit your portfolio on the Behance Network page,
Yep.
and you'll have a chance to be reviewed. So we've got Gavin Strange here right now reviewing, and later today there'll be a couple more reviews. So please do enter. This is amazing.
It was a school project.
All right, so I feel like we have enough time for two more.
Let's have a look.
Let's
see.
take a look.
You pick.
Oh, this is so tough.
Oh, well, that looks good 'cause it's another
Yeah.
live challenge. So do
Yeah.
you know more about that?
Oh, so this one must have been a challenge with Shauna, Matt, Evan, and Christine. The brief, Utopia. So the team composed of 4 designers designed elements to promote activities for the Utopia space tourism and create a new perfect society. Oh,
nice.
I love
No
that.
big
It's very
task.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the
Welcome to
illustration.
Utopia.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like it. Oh, this is great. You did a ticket.
Yeah, that's nice. I love like old ticket
I
designs.
love
It's
it.
So nice.
I love it. Yeah.
It's really good.
They're so much fun. They're so archaic and such like like I love that
Yeah,
about it because
yeah.
it's tactility.
You want to keep them?
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
do.
So
I
just
still
so
do.
nice.
I have all my tickets from everywhere I've ever been.
Oh, amazing.
I know, it's kind of weird.
That's good. It's nice. It's often nice type. Oh,
yeah.
I like the fact you've gone through and did the
yeah,
passport
even
as
the
well.
passport. Oh, but it has a chip, so it's kind of updated. That's
Nice,
cool.
yeah. Modern.
It's a big chip.
Oh, see, that's nice. It's nice seeing everything in context.
Yes. Yes.
Again, I just think that just always works so well. That's why I really like it when people take the time to do the Behance.
I do too. I think that it's
Fanciness.
really a lovely thing to do for your portfolios. It just shows that you're considering.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like it just helps you stand.
Yeah.
If two people have done exactly the same, quality of work, but then someone's presented it
Yeah.
like that, then it just stands out, doesn't it?
I'm kind of curious about this, the Marvel Defenders.
Oh yes.
You know?
Is this just
Ooh.
another passion project?
illustration?
All the artists have an interesting use of texture, grain, and noise. That
I
is true.
agree, Ashan.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that's nice. I think it's nice. There's not a particular. I mean, there's not a
Yeah.
particular style. It's in everyone's just doing it because they want their work to have a bit of warmth or texture. Some people are flat, clean.
Do we
It's
know
great.
which Marvel character this one is?
That's what's his chops. Old Blinky Eyes.
Old Blinky Eyes?
Oh, what's his name? Oh, No Eyes
Ye
Man.
old, the No
No
Eyes
Eyes Man.
Cyclops? Oh, no.
The internet's
I mean,
gonna be like, what are you talking
I
about?
know, I
Oh,
know.
what's his name? I've
Old
totally
No
forgotten.
Eyes Man.
Old.
Come on, Des.
Oh
Tell
man,
us
my
who
brain,
this guy
my brain.
is.
Come on, put us out on misery. What's he called?
This happened to me yesterday, too.
It begins with D.
D.
Derek.
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 This
Derek.
is Derek.
Derek. Daredevil.
Daredevil.
That's it.
The No Eyes Man named Derek. Or
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Oh, Timmy No Eyes. That's it.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, like, these illustrations are super
That's
nice.
Luke Cage. I know that.
Yeah, the
my brain's-
contrast
my
in them
brain's-
is very cool. I love how dark and, like, deep everything is.
That's
Nice.
Jessica What's Her Face.
Yep, Jessica What's-Her-Face?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Oh, and that's Tommy Tiddles.
Tommy Tiddles. You're just making me repeat you. This is awful because I want to believe, I want to believe in everything.
Grand Freud's facepalm.
Facepalm.
Like,
Thank you.
What are you doing? So it's called facepalm. Cool. So that one's facepalm.
Facepalm.
Yeah.
I like how the tattoo is in there as well.
Nice
Yeah,
detail. I
very
like the nice detail of it on the
Yep.
edge.
These are
Good
great.
work on
These are great.
facepalm Tommy Tiddles there.
Facepalm Tommy Tiddles.
We are being silly. by
It's
the way.
always tea time. Let's see
Nice.
this one.
Oh, that's nice.
In the style of, Alice in Wonderland.
In the style of Sol Bass.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
That's really fun.
Oh, I like that.
This
see,
is
context
great.
is again.
Very good. Yes,
Good
it's
work.
like showing the placement. Of course, it would be on a brick wall. Mm-hmm. And I also like that you're asking for feedback. It's most welcome. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's
Des.
nice.
It's very open for consideration. Well, I feel like that's about all the time that we have. Maybe one more? One
go
more
on then.
really quick one. I want to see this. It looks like an animation.
Oh, hello. Animation, is it?
Yeah, let's see this.
Moving
Oh,
image.
yep.
Oh, it's processed.
Love it. Love it. Very fun.
Oh, I like that. I like
I
seeing
do
the
too. It's
process.
like Escher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love scene process.
Also, you're drawing hands, which, as everyone knows, it's the most difficult thing
Yes.
ever in the
Yes.
world. Ever. No one likes drawing hands.
Yes, and it does take a lot of courage to show your work. I
Yes.
agree, Adobe Live. It's always like very nerve-wracking, even when you're new at it or old at it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's
I
nerve-wracking.
wouldn't do it.
all
I'm
the
too
time.
scared.
No.
I
Me
don't-
too. Let's get out of here.
I see that.
Bye.
Too scared. But no, seriously, that is a really good thing to put your
This
to
is
put your
great.
and noses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes, basically eyes, nose,
Eyes,
fingers,
nose,
hands,
all
head,
the things. Yes.
circles, squares.
Oh, I love
lines.
this. Eating popcorn.
Oh, hello. Even more.
Yeah. How did he know? I love
I
popcorn.
know. We knew,
Yeah.
just for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Just for you.
Maybe I do just for this.
It's really nice seeing a hand process as well.
It is.
I like that.
And I love
that.
it's like,
Done. There you
I'm
go.
hungry.
How many times do you think you've read
This
Oh,
is
classic.
great.
Hide the fingers in the popcorn. Yeah.
Well, you guys, thank you so much. Des, thank you so much for joining us and for letting us review your portfolio. Gavin, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
One more high five? Yeah.
Yeah.
We do so well at that. All right, guys, stay tuned and join us again. We're going to be here all week at OFF. Bye. Bye.